All right, here it is. The ultimate free futures trading setup. Completely free data, everything. Everything completely free. You can paper trade on it or you can live trade on it. The only thing it costs you is you got to deposit money, obviously, if you want a live trade. That's it. Everything else is free. Here's how it works. So you sign up, you can't see it up here because I got it below, so you can't see my account number. But this is Iron Beam. Iron Beam, ironbeam.com. You got to sign up for an account at Iron Beam. They're going to email you. You don't even have to, you could just put your email and a username. You don't have to sign up for an official account with your social security number or nothing. They're going to email you or call you. They actually called me and they said, do you want a paper trading account or what are you doing? I said, I'm just checking out your software, see if I want to trade on it. Do you want a paper trading account? Yeah. They email me a paper trading login. You get free data, CME data, with the paper trading account, and not just best bid and offer, not just one line, and not just 10 lines. You get MBO. Are you freaking kidding me? Nobody gives you NBO. Even when you pay 100 plus 20 bucks or 140 bucks on Trading View, not Trading View, Ninja Trader. I'm pretty sure you don't get, I think you get 20. If you pay the 100 bucks for the platform and another 20 to 50 bucks for the data, I think you got to pay the 49 bucks for the data. You get 20 lines. I'm pretty sure that's what I read. I got trading. I got Ninja Trader and I don't like it. So nobody gives you MBO. MBO is direct data. Not only that, Iron Beam ranks higher than Ninja Trader. Iron Beam is a clearinghouse. Here they are. They're a futures commission merchant, a futures broker, and a group clearing member for the CME. I read about it. I'm pretty sure I read that their servers, their data servers, are in the CME, sitting right next to the CME servers. You get raw, ultra high speed live data, MBO for free. That is unheard of. No, actually, nobody else does it. Nobody can show me anybody else that does that. And even to pay for this, to get MBO, I looked up how to get it before I found this. You have to have like Sierra Chart with AMP Futures with some other thing and pay for this. It's like 200 bucks. You have to have like 4 or 5 connections linked in together. That's just what I remember. That's just what I'm recalling from reading. I mean, ask Claude or look it up yourself. I'm not an expert on this stuff. I just found this out like this week. I've been searching for a futures trading platform that's not a ripoff, that works and everything like that. And I normally I'm still trading on Interactive Brokers, but I don't like it. It just randomly quits working every now and then. And they got some new charts linked through TradingView that just seem to just quit working after a few hours. They just lock up. But anyway, here's the features. Pause it if you want to read their features. I'll tell you what sticks out to me. Okay, first, here's how the setup works. You get Iron Beam. You download the software from their website. You click, you can't see it because my account number's in there. But anyway, at the top left, you're going to see new widget. You click new widget, the menu will pop down and you'll pick whatever you want. Just pick the, what do they call it here? They call it they call it depth. Pick the depth. That'll give you the DOM. Pick a chart, it'll give you a chart. I don't have anything else. I have my account stuff here. So to save space, like I don't use this all the time. I just want to know. You can see I've been paper trading with them for a week or so as I'm live trading on Interactive Brokers. But today was my first live trade. I took the trade down here, got stopped out by 3/4 of a point. My stop was 36. It went to 35.75 or something. Stopped me out and then ran back the other way. So I lost 20 bucks. And here's the account information here. Like it tells you so you can see I lost 20 bucks. I put 500 bucks in there to test this thing out. It's going to be aware that their margin is outstanding. You only need 50 bucks to trade one contract of the MES, but I wouldn't do it. You're going to get auto stopped out. So like if I if I lose less than 250, it's going to auto stop my account out. So you got to watch that because you get spikes down. I had a 100 point spike the other day while I was trading. It spiked down 100 points and shot back like 50 points. It wouldn't have stopped me out anyway. But that's why I never use hard stops when I'm trading unless I got to leave the area because they will always, somebody sees them on there, they'll spike down and get them. So you get that set up. Now, what you need to know about this, you can click on the settings up here and set your columns how you want it. You can drag the columns around. You can make these everything. It's pretty much all customizable except for colors. I haven't figured out how to change this. Not that I would anyway, because I don't like bright green and red flashing at me. I keep everything dull. Even on Sierra Trade, I dulled everything down. But it gives you what you need. The MBO just gives you full data. I don't run it on MBO all the time, only if it starts getting wild or if I want to take a look up here and see, all right, 75.66, got a couple big guys here, something like that, and then I switch it back off. Because that's why most brokers don't give you MBO. It's a boatload of data, supposedly, bandwidth they got to supply to everybody. This quantity does not control this quantity. They're separate. So, I don't know, just take that for what it is. For right now, I'm just setting this at 1. I don't like this at all because the collapse button is right by exit and cancel all. So if you accidentally hit that and you're on a trade, it's going to close everything out. I told them to fix that. I don't know if they will. But I haven't been using that anyway because here's how it works. When you have a trade on, let me just show you right here. It'll show you trade. It's not a trade, but it's an order. It'll show your order or your trade on the chart. You can drag them around very easily. You can click it, close it, and then when you have a trade on, it's going to show you that same thing with your P&L for that particular trade, your P&L. Your quantity and your P&L is going to be in the box. And then you'll have all your other orders all over the chart, like if you have sell orders up here or whatever. You can click cancel all to clear all the orders and keep your position on. Like if you get too many, sometimes I do, like if it starts running up, I start canceling and clicking orders up higher. So you can cancel all, but keep the position on, or you can exit and cancel all, which will close everything. So that's nice. I haven't used these yet, and maybe it's just me, but I don't really understand this. They got buy the bid. Why would you can't buy, I don't know. Maybe that's a futures thing. I buy the ask, sell the bid if I want to get in quick. I don't know why they have that. I haven't tried it yet. But anyway, so the next thing here, the volume. Okay. I cannot get volume bars on Iron Beam. They have some kind of lame bars that are like little sticks that are blue, but they don't line up here. In other words, if you're looking at this candle, the first volume bar is like way over here, and you can't scoot it over because it scoots the chart out. It's messed up. I sent him a thing on that. I don't know how to get volume bars. It's kind of like NinjaTrader. Anything you want to do, there's like 17 freaking options to do everything. I tried every option. I tried for hours. Nothing worked. Here's my solution for that. This is the other part of the free setup. So you got the Iron Beam. Free setup, free data, paper trade or live. You got to deposit money, of course, if you want to trade live. Now, to get your volume, you use your TradingView account, your free TradingView account. I have a free account. I don't pay TradingView a dime. By the way, I'm just setting all this up as free for a test to see if I actually want to trade with Iron Beam permanently. So I set up a TradingView chart on the web. By the way, these big bands around here are Windows Power Tools. You download Windows Power Tools, you press Window Control T, and it locks it in so it makes it stay on top of everything else. But when you lock in, if you notice, I have this locked in, I have Iron Beam locked in, and I have another window locked in. When they're locked in, they'll stay at top. I have a Webull platform that I swing trade on behind all this. When they're locked in, they'll stay at top of everything else, but you can click them behind each other like this. So there's my volume. I got a free web-based TradingView set up with a volume study. And I'm using that on 1 minute volume. No matter what my chart is on up here, I want to see the 1 minute volume. I want to see if it shoots up, if it's all red this minute, and that type of thing. And then this window is the desktop trading view. Now you can do the same thing. You can open another window in TradingView on your web and open another, because that's how people show you. Everybody shows you online how to get 4 windows on for free on TradingView. You just keep opening web browser tabs. That's all you do. But this is my desktop TradingView version, and I just have that set up here. So I use it for, if I normally don't do a lot of markups and everything like that because I can see them right here. I don't need to mark out the opening high and low. I can see it. It's right there. Why do I want marks? Because then when I go to day or something, I can't see what I'm doing because there's marks all over it. I know you can hide them and all that crap, but anyway, I don't do it. I like to keep it clean. So this is my 30-minute chart. Sometimes I switch it to 15 or 2 hour, take a look what's going on. As you can see, we're stuck right here in the middle now. I'm done. I scalped like 240 bucks on, I missed, like I said, I got stopped out here, then I scalped like 240 on Interactive Brokers. So I'm not messing around right now. It's a Friday. It's actually a Thursday, but there's no trading tomorrow. So it's a Friday. I'm not going to mess around in the middle of the day, and we're in the middle of a range. It's working its way back up. So that's it. So you got 2 TradingView windows. One I use for long term, and if you want to do a bunch of fancy lines and chart or studies and all kind of crazy stuff all over your chart, you could do that here. You're not going to be doing that on RMB. Now they advertise, they have a boatload of indicators. That's not it. How do you add? Oh, add. They have a boatload of indicators, but from what I've seen, it's all just a bunch of junk that I would never use, and most of them don't work anyway. Or they work, but I don't know how to set them up. It's amazing to me. I think they advertise 300 and something indicators, and I can't get basic volume bars. And I went on the community forum, and somebody else was like, can we get basic volume bars on the bottom of the chart? I thought that was standard. So I'm waiting on a reply from support for that. Oh, you get 24-hour support. I'm not kidding. With Iron Beam. I call him at 10. I'm like, yeah, let's see this. I called at 10 o'clock at night. The guy freaking answered right up. Yeah, what do you need? And helped me get whatever I needed. I can't remember what it was. Now, I called during the day. In the morning, 2 times I got him within a minute or two. And then one time I had to wait like 10 or 15 minutes in the middle of the day. They're probably swamped. So it's actually easier to get support out of hours. So depending on where you live, if you want to call at 2 in the morning, you're probably going to get a better chance of getting support right away. Because they're a clearinghouse for all kind of brokerages, and it may even be international brokerages. I don't know, because they really have 24-hour phone support. It answers the phone. Okay, the other thing I can't show you is their app. The app is freaking awesome. What do I want an app for when I'm futures trading? I want an app for when I lose internet connection and I got to close my position or monitor my position. That's what I do with Interactive Brokers, but I got to have 2 logins going, but still it works. And their app is so freaking clean, I can't even believe it. What you got basically when you open your phone is you add widgets, and you add, here's what I have. So I have 4 boxes on the app, just 4 little icons, or not little, they're big enough to see. I have the order book, charts, depth, and the account details. I click the account details and keep it open. That's going to show me my position. If I lose internet, all I do is click position, close all, exit and close all, boom, I'm done. Because, I keep the phone off of Wi-Fi. I keep it on phone data while I'm trading. That's the same thing I do with Interactive Brokers. So there's your backup. That was one of the major hurdles of why I tried to link when I was looking into AMP futures, Sierra chart, and all this other stuff. And first of all, I don't want company, linked to database through an API or not through an API. Sierra chart would have been direct link to CME, Teton data ordering super fast, but then if I lose internet, I got no way to close it. Well, I can close it if I go with this broker and add this and do that, and it's a nightmare. Because there's no one person you can call. You call one person, they go, well, you'll have to call them about that. You know how that works. This is so clean. You get an Iron Beam phone app. It's clean as hell. You can close out your trade and you're set. That's free also. So I mean, what else do you need? If you need something else for future traders, you're just going to have to pay up. You got all the crazy indicators you could want. You got the free maximum DOM. This is the same DOM you would build on Sierra Chart. Actually, you got to pay $100 to get this on trading on NinjaTrader. You can't get this data here. It won't show you these columns unless you pay them $100. Man, that NinjaTrader, I know it's very popular and everybody uses it. It's a ripoff. They charge you $35 if you go on vacation and don't make trade for a month. That's ridiculous. That's like old school bank stuff. So you get everything for free. Yeah, there's some workarounds with the volume, but I'm hoping they'll get that fixed. It's obviously a small company. They only got like 18 million net cash flow, so I'm not going to be putting 100 grand in here. You wouldn't need to with their margin requirements. I think I looked it up. How much contracts can I do with 5 grand? It was like 50 contracts or something. So I'd probably go with 5 grand at the most in here. But I mean, I don't know what else you could do. This thing is awesome. Oh yeah, as far as drawing, I don't remember if I showed you this. The drawing is really weird, so I'll show you real quick. I have no idea why they just have lines, fan lines, and retracement lines. Who the hell uses fan lines? If you do, put in the comments of what you use them for, or make a video, because I know what they are, but I'm like, who the hell would use that? So here, I clicked line. I'm ready to draw a line. There's my line. When I first drew a line, I'm like, what in the hell is it? Why is my line not drawing sideways? It just says line. Well, here's the trick. First of all, you've got to close it out. Hit settings. You got, it's not exactly, I got it. So here's how you have to draw a line. You're not going to be drawing lines on here. You have to draw it across and there's shift, control, nothing keeps it even. You just have to draw it even, let go, and then it's there. And then to change any property, like I said, this is like NinjaTrader crap. To change any properties on it, you have to come up here, find the line. I have no idea if you had 20 lines on here, how you would know which one is which. And then you can't see it. There's a garbage can there, and then there's a settings icon right here because I got it on dark mode. So what I've been doing just to get basic lines on here is I found out that the Fibonacci retracement lines work really good. So what I mean by that is they work good on here. So I drag them down from the opening high to the opening low, or to yesterday's high, or yesterday's high and yesterday's low, and it gives me pretty much what I need. And the rest I can see. I mean, I could draw a line here if I wanted, but anyway, you're not going to be doing any drawing on here. So that's the downfall of it. The drawing sucks, and I haven't been able to get the volume to work. That's the 2 workarounds. But for everything being free and this DOM right here, you can't beat it. You cannot beat this DOM. Nobody's going to give you MBO data. You got a direct connection inside the CME.